Welcome back to Curbside Car Maintenance, and what we're going to do today is to inspect and replace the front and rear engine mount brackets. So we've already inspected the front engine mount in the previous video, and we can see that it's badly worn and split on the bottom side of the bush. So the next thing I'm going to do is to elevate the car with the axle stand under the right side of the car, and then place the jack with a block of wood under the left side below the alternator bracket. And the reason I've done this is because I'll need to maneuver the engine up and down slightly to free off any tension that the weight of the engine is putting on the bolts through the engine mount bushes. Now I can see under the car and clearly see that the rear engine mount is in a worse state than the front one. So both front and back engine mounts will need to be replaced. So with that, let's start by adjusting the height of the jack to centralise the bolts going through the engine mount. And then we can do exactly the same for the front engine mount. Once we've released that bolt, we've got it in the central position, release the bolt, then we're going to do exactly the same for the front engine mount. Once the two centre bolts have been released from the engine mounts, we can then remove the cross member that supports them. This will have the front and back engine mounts attached to them. Once the cross member is released, we can clearly see that they are both in need of replacing. So before we replace them, it's a good idea to get your phone out and take a picture of them as they are on the cross member. This gives you a reference as to which way around the engine mounts need to be fitted. What you will notice is that the front engine mount is bigger than the rear engine mount. Don't confuse them. In fact, they are marked up as number 1, which is the front engine mount, and A, which is the rear engine mount. So remove the engine mounts from the cross member, and I personally did one at a time. So remove and replace. The install process is a matter of working backwards as to how it came apart. And what I've noticed also is that a lot of the bolts have been fitted with a thread lock solution, so I'm going to do the same as I put it back together. Check your torque settings if you're using a torque wrench. I'm not too sure what they are off the top of my head, but you could find them if you've got a Volvo manual. And that concludes the inspection and replacement of your front and rear engine mount bushes. Thanks for watching. I hope it was useful to you. It's not such a big job doing that, so I hope it was useful to you anyway. Do us a favour and press us a like button if you could. It'd be much appreciated. It'll give me some enthusiasm to do some more videos. Thanks very much. Catch you later.